Stranded in time. Jane had always been fascinated by time travel. As a scientist, she had dedicated her life to understanding the nature of time and space. And when she finally built a time machine, she knew that she had to try it out for herself. She programmed the machine to take her 100 years into the future, eager to see what the world had become. But when she stepped out of the machine, she found herself in a world that was nothing as she had imagined. The sky was dark and smoky, and the air was thick with pollution. The buildings were in ruins, and the streets were deserted. Jane realized that she had traveled to a dystopian future, a world destroyed by war and environmental disaster. As she wandered the lonely streets, she came across a group of survivors who had banded together to build a new society. They welcomed her with open arms, eager to learn about the world that had been lost to them. Jane spent months with the survivors, studying their way of life and helping them rebuild their world. But as she worked to find a way back to her own time, she realized that the events that had led to the downfall of civilization were already set in motion. She knew she had to do something to prevent the catastrophic events that would lead to the world she had seen. And so she devoted herself to finding a solution, poring over old records and consulting with the other scientists in the group. In the end, Jane discovered a way to harness the power of the sun to generate clean energy, a solution that could prevent the environmental disaster that had destroyed the world. She shared her discovery with the survivors, who worked tirelessly to build the technology and prevent the future that Jane had seen. Finally, the day came when Jane's time machine was repaired and ready to take her back to her own time. As she stepped into the machine, she felt satisfied, knowing that she had made a difference in the world. But as she traveled back through time, she couldn't help but wonder if her actions had changed the course of history. Would the future still be the same, or had she altered the course of events forever?